Howdy, Pre-Cal. It is Miss Kosh. I wanted to work through the activity we're going to do in class today and post it on YouTube for anybody that's absent. So hopefully you have done this in class already and it made sense to you and you thought it was cool. If not, you just get to watch me, or I mean, I guess you could do it yourself, but here we go. So the activity, what we're going to do is first we're going to pick 4 points on this hyperbola. So here's one. I'm going to pick one here, 1, 2. Let's do 3, and we'll call this one, I don't know, we'll say 4 right in here. Okay, now, so we'll call this points K, O, S, H. Ah, yes, I did that on purpose. Okay, so from what we're going to do is we're going to measure from K to foci 1, and then break our spaghetti so it's right about here. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I have a piece of spaghetti that has gone from K to that focus 1. Foci, well, there's 2 of them, so it's plural foci. So there's that piece. And then I'm going to go from K to foci 2. So I'm going to break it right about here. So how did I do? It's not an exact science, but you know, we want to be kind of accurate. Okay, so there are those 2 pieces that deal with K. Maybe we'll put the 2 over here, and I'm going to kind of hang on to them and call this the 2 for K. Okay, so that's K to focus 1, then K to focus 2. Now we're going to go from O to focus 1. So I think that was about here. Okay, and then we're going to go from O to focus number 2. Oh, I'm not sure. I think it's about here. How did I do? Not too terrible. Okay, so here I'm going to put those down where you can't, well, okay, I'll put them right here. Can you still see what I'm doing? Okay, they're going to roll away. But those are the ones using point O. Okay, now let's go from S. You know what? I need more spaghetti. This is good, so I know that maybe each person needs 2 pieces of spaghetti. I'm going to go from S to focus to one of the foci. I think, that's pretty close. And then, does this get me all the way? No. Will it get me this way? No. Oh, that's trash now. Okay. I made the trash can. Okay, so that's S to focus 2, and I need to go S to focus 1. Okay, right here. That looks good. So this is these 2 are with point S. Oh, you can't see that I was labeling them, but I was, and now they're rolling away. Go back, go back. Okay, and now let's do point H. So I need H to focus 1. How did I do? Go back. Go back. There we go. That looks good. And then H to the foci number 2 would be right about here. Okay, let's see, H to foci 2. Okay, and so now we have 4 sets of distances from a different point on the hyperbola to each of the foci, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2 and we're going to subtract them. So if I take the big one and I subtract away the small one, that means I'm left with this piece right here. Okay, so if I did that whole thing, so here is this piece I'm going to set it right here. Okay, then I'm going to come through here and do this piece. So it's this big piece minus the little piece means I have to get rid of the part that overlaps, right? So here is that piece. My precision may be a tiny bit off. It seemed like a good idea before I tried it, but it's pretty close. Okay, so now I'm going to break these. So that is the subtraction of those. What do you notice about these 3? Well, okay. Spaghetti is not perfect, and Miss Kosh is not perfect. Okay, so let's see. Let's break this minus this. You know, considering we're working with spaghetti and we're measuring things here, what we found is that these are they're supposed to be exactly the same, but I think my lack of precision throughout kind of came into play, but that's pretty close for 4 different points there. So what we are discovering is that the difference remains constant. So any point on the hyperbola, the distance from one foci minus the distance of that to the other foci is always constant. So we're going to discover, let's see, this distance right here. So this was the center of our foci. We would come out this way. That would either be, that marker is dying. It will go in the trash. This distance here is typically, it's either A or B, but let's call that A. And this coming out all the way here was C. And what we found is that, so if we're going from this point here, well, anyway, the difference ended up being 2A through all of these, which is kind of cool. All right, like, subscribe, comment, and go practice.